I don't see so much as Sami Zayn, CM Punk having a match on down the road. I see maybe CM Punk just walking out on him and just leaving him there. You know what I mean? If they do it right, then there's a match that they can get out of him. But if you're just gonna have it where Sammy just probably just doing something that kind of gets on CM Punk's nerves or kind of pisses him off, then I just simply walk out on him and just leave him.
All right, let's talk about Saturday night's main event. This coming Saturday is another one of those fantastic shows, and I want to talk about the matches and what you think might happen and who should win, in your opinion. First one up is Jey Uso versus Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bill?
I'm going to say that Jey Uso is going to retain with interference from Gunther.
Wow. Now, that's something I didn't even think of. That's interesting.
That's
Teddy?
why I'm here.
Oh, Teddy, what about you?
Well, I agree. I'd also say Jey Uso. I don't agree with the interference from Gunther because I think that's going to make him look weak. I think that if they're going to let him go over, then you beat Logan Paul clean.
Do you get the feeling after Raw, Bill, that maybe Seth Rollins is trying to recruit Logan Paul into his group?
Not especially, sort of. But I think Logan Paul is going to be distracted by Gunther because Gunther was such a large, but without wrestling at all, he was such a large part of Raw in terms of arguing with Logan Paul, arguing with Seth Rollins. I mean, yeah, he was the central character on Raw as far as I was concerned.
Yeah. All right, here's our next match. That will be CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Bill, what do you think?
I'm going to say the babyfaces are going to win that one. It won't be the end of it, though. I think they may start some trouble with, Punk is trying to trust Sami Zayn, but I think there might be some hard feelings going on during the match, may lead us to a Punk Sami Zayn match down the road. Possibly.
Teddy, what do you think?
I agree. I think the baby faces will go over, but I don't see so much as Sami Zayn, CM Punk having a match on down the road. I see maybe CM Punk just walking out on him and just leaving him there. You know what I mean? If they do it right, then there's a match that they can get out of him. But if you're just gonna have it where Sammy just probably just doing something that kind of gets on CM Punk's nerves or kind of pisses him off, then I just simply walk out on him and just leave him.
Interesting.
Do we see CM Punk turning heel anytime soon, Bill?
No.
Teddy,
He's already a heel. He ain't got to turn.
Yeah, part of me kind of I felt that way since he's been there, that there's always been some heel in CM Punk. It was underlined, but it was noticeable enough that makes me think that maybe he's doing that on purpose, that he's letting you know, I am a little bit of a heel, don't you forget. And I feel like it's coming closer and closer every time I watch.
Well, he's the guy, there ain't too many of these guys around, but he's one of the guys you love to hate.
It just bring up Jacob Fatu. He's trying to get fans to boo him. They won't go for
it. Yeah.
Now, here is a match at Saturday night's main event that I never saw coming, but we're getting it anyhow. John Cena versus R-Truth. Now, Bill, this has been something I know that in the last 2 weeks they've been kind of playing with and working towards. What do you see happening in this match?
R-Truth is one of the most entertaining characters I've ever seen in pro wrestling. He's terrific. His hero is John Cena, and I think the match is going to go with him being like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I think R-Truth is going to be beaten down by John Cena quite a lot in the match, with Truth going like, why are you doing this? And I think Cena's going to retain the title. Cena's going to retain the title, and it's just going to be an R-Truth learning a lesson that he can't have John Cena as a hero anymore. He's going to lose his idolization of John Cena.
I also think, Teddy, that by doing so, because I agree with you, Bill, by taking R-Truth and making an example out of him will only bring more heat to John Cena. Don't you think?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, no doubt about that. It's just the way I'm just interested in seeing how they're going to do it. That's what I want to do because, like Bill said, R-Truth is certainly a great guy and an entertainer.
Yes.
He's real entertaining.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I that gets me right there. He's so ha till you know what I mean. I can't see him getting serious anywhere unless that there's something happens in the ring that touches his nerve. You can touch a nerve, you can stop the plan.
Yep.
And maybe Cena does something there that touches a nerve, and he said, "Oh, okay, I see where you coming from." You know what I mean? Something has to wake up R-Truth and let him know, hey, this guy's not your friend anymore.
I think that R-Truth is going to let Cena beat up on him until he finally gets the thing where, this guy doesn't want me to idolize him anymore. And then Truth will lose the match, but it'll teach him a lesson.
I think that R-Truth is so loved by the fans because, as you mentioned, Teddy, he is an entertainer and he has always been one of the. If I had to compare him to somebody, it'd be kind of like you. His attitude is just. It's fun. It's contagious when you're around it, and you enjoy when you see him on TV. This is actually, I'm not a John Cena fan, but I'm actually more interested in watching this because of the fact R-Truth is in this match, and there's so many ways they can go. I do think, though, that it's going to be John Cena beating down what the fans consider one of their favorite people, and he's going to make an example out of him. I think for it to really work, though, and Teddy, tell me if I'm wrong, but if he beats down on R-Truth and he wants to really get some heat, he needs to go beyond the limit of being comfortable almost of beating up on R-Truth. Would you admit that?
I would if I were him, I'd get myself disqualified.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do something.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I'd do. I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't have obeyed no rules, and I don't care what the referee. I don't care what the. Here comes Adam Pearce. Bring them all. I don't give. I'm killing him.
Yes. And they got to drag you off. Not any of this play stuff. Don't get in there and act like you're pulling him away. He needs to work with them, and they need to pull him away like he's going to kill him if he doesn't get off of him.
Yep.
Right.
And that's the way to make that match work.
Absolutely.
Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre inside a steel cage. Teddy, where do you think we should go with this?
Drew McIntyre. Golly, you got two really tough guys here, Damian Priest and Drew. These guys are phenomenal. You know what I mean? God, I love watching both of them. But, I just think, with the experience, that Drew McIntyre has over, his opponent there, I think it'll be Drew.
Bill, what about you?
Same thing. I think it'll be Drew McIntyre, bringing Drew back to the next level of heelism.
All right, that's a look at your Saturday night's main event preview there and kind of what we think might happen.